In this video, we will continue doing another set of important and repeated questions from the topic time, speed and distance. First one, in a race of 1000 meters, John beats Khan by 120 meters. Okay, see this is a race of 1000 meters. Okay, this is the starting point and this is the ending point. John beats Khan by 120 meters. John and Khan both are starting the race at the same time and at the same point. Okay, John beats Khan by 120 meters. That means John reaches the ending point first. John reaches the end point first and he beats Khan by 120 meters. See, when John reaches the ending point, then Khan did not reach the ending point and Khan is here. Okay, and the distance between them both is 120 meters. The distance between them both is 120 meters. See, at same time, they started the race and at same time, John reached the ending point but Khan did not reach. And the distance between them both is 120 meters. Okay, so John covered 1000 meters. John covered 1000 meters. But Khan covered how many meters? It is 1000 minus 120. Okay, Khan covered 880 meters in same time. Time is same. Okay, and the speed of John is 40 kilometers per hour and the speed of Khan is what? We have to find the speed of Khan. Okay, see the time is same, so we will find out time taken by John. Okay, time taken will be what? Distance divided by speed. Distance is 1000 divided by speed of John is 40 kilometers per hour. Okay, see this is 40 kilometers per hour. Okay, and the time taken by Khan is what? It is distance traveled divided by time. Khan traveled 880 meters divided by x. We don't know the speed of Khan. So we will take as x kilometers per hour. Okay, so we will equate the time here. It is 1000 divided by 40 is equal to 880 divided by x. Okay, see, you have to convert this kilometers per hour into meters per second. Okay, if you multiply here 5 by 18. Okay, and here also you will multiply 5 by 18. Here we imagined x kilometers per hour because the answers are in kilometers per hour. Okay, and if you have multiplied 5 by 18 and these both will be cancelled anyhow. Okay, and if you simplify you will get the answers. So x is equal to 8 into 4, 32 into 11, it is 352 divided by 10. It is 35.2 kilometers per hour. 35.2 kilometers per hour, fourth option. Next one. A speed is 30% more than that of B. Okay, this is A speed and this is B's. Okay, we'll take the speed here. See, A speed is 30% more than that of B. So we will imagine B speed as 100. So A speed will be what? 100 plus 30. It is 130. Right? And now we will take the ratio of their speeds. It is 13:10. Okay, we don't know the actual speed. So we will assume as 13x and 10x. Okay, if A and B run a race of 117 meter length race. See this. See, the length of the race is 117 meter. Okay, what part of the length of the race should A give B as a head start? A give B as a head start so that the race ends in a dead heat. That means they both reach the ending point at same time. Okay, they both reach the ending point at same time. See, A should give B a head start. That means A will start later. That means A and B are not starting at same time. Okay, first B will start. Okay, when B reaches here, when B reaches this point, then A will start. Okay, now you have to see the time taken by B to travel from point P to Q is equal to time taken by A to travel from R to Q. Okay, time taken by B to travel from P to Q is equal to the time taken by A to travel from R to Q. And we have to find what part of the length of the race should A give B as a head start. That means we have to find this distance between R and P. R and P distance is what? So we will imagine this as D. Okay, see, the full length is of 117 meters. Full length from R to Q is of 117 meters and we have to find the length from R to P. R to P length is what? And the time taken by B to travel from P to Q is same as time taken by A to travel from R to Q. Right? Now we will find out the time taken by A. Okay, time is equal to distance divided by speed. Distance traveled by A is 117 divided by speed is what? Speed of A is 13x. Okay, and what is time taken by B? Time taken by B is what? Distance traveled by B is what? It is from P to Q. Okay, see the full length is 117 meters. Okay, and from R to P it is D. Okay, so from P to Q it will be what? 117 minus D. Okay, this is the distance traveled by B. 117 minus D divided by what is the speed of B? 10. Okay, now we will equate these two. It is 117 divided by 13x is equal to 117 minus D divided by 10x. Okay, here x and x will be cancelled and 13 into 9 is 117. Okay, and we will simplify this. 90x is equal to 117 minus D. Okay, see here x is not there. See here x is not there. Okay, now we will equate this. D is equal to 117 minus 90. It is 27. 27 meters. Third option. Next one, a certain distance is covered by a vehicle at a certain speed. If half of the distance is covered by another vehicle in double the time. Okay, by the first vehicle, the distance traveled is t and the speed with which it traveled is s and the time taken is t. Okay, and in the second vehicle, if half of the distance covered is d by 2. Half of the distance is covered by another vehicle in double the time and the time taken is 2t. Okay, and in the second case, what is the speed here? Speed is equal to distance divided by time. Distance is d by 2 divided by 2t. It will be d by 2 into 1 by 2t. It is d by 4t. Okay, this is the speed traveled by the second vehicle. Okay, we have to find the ratio of speeds of the two vehicles. We have to find the ratio of speeds of the two vehicles. Okay, in the first case, speed traveled by the first vehicle is what? Speed is equal to distance divided by time. Okay, now we will find the ratio here. Speed of the first vehicle is what? Distance divided by time divided by speed of second vehicle is distance divided by 40. This is d by t into 40 divided by d. Okay, we will get here 4:1. First option. Next one. Two trains start at the same time from Bangalore and Chennai and proceed towards each other at the speeds of 80 kilometers per hour and 95 kilometers per hour. Okay, so here two trains start at the same time from Bangalore and Chennai. Okay, see they are moving in opposite directions. They are proceeding towards each other. Okay, at the speeds of 80 kilometers per hour and 95 kilometers per hour. When they meet, it is found that one train has travelled 180 kilometers more than the other. Okay, the distance between Bangalore and Chennai is what? See, the speed of the first train is 80 kilometers per hour. Okay, and the speed of the second train is 95 kilometers per hour. And the speed of second train is more. So the distance travelled by the second train will be more, obviously more. Okay, so they will meet here. Okay, so the distance travelled by the second train will be 180 kilometers more than the first train. So we will imagine the distance travelled by the first train is equal to d. Distance travelled by the first train is equal to d, and the distance travelled by the second train will be what? D plus 180. Okay, this is the distance travelled by the second train, and the time is same. Okay, they both are travelling in same time period. Okay, so when the first train has travelled from point P to Q, it travelled for d kilometers. Okay, and when the second train travelled from R to Q, it travelled for d plus 180 kilometers. Okay, and the time is same. Time taken by the first train will be what? Distance divided by speed. Okay, speed of the first train is 80 kilometers. Okay, and what is the time taken by the second train? It is distance d plus 180 divided by speed, it is 95. We will equate these two. D by 80 is equal to d plus 180 divided by 95. Okay, 5 into 16, 5 into 19. We get here 19d is equal to 16d plus 16 into 180. Okay, see here d is equal to 16 into 180 divided by 19 minus 16, it is 3. Okay, 3 into 6 here. Okay, 16 into 60 is what? It is 960 kilometers. we have to find the distance between Bangalore and Chennai. So distance between Bangalore and Chennai is what? It is D plus 180. Okay. It is 2D plus 180. So the answer is 2 into 960 plus 180. It is 6 into 2, 12. Okay. 1920 plus 180. Okay. It is 00, 19, 20, 21. 2100 kilometers. It is fourth option. Next one. In a circular race of 625 meters, X and Y start from the same point at the same time at speeds of 36 kilometers per hour and 54 kilometers per hour respectively. When they will meet again for the first time on the track, if they are running in opposite directions. See, this is a circular track. Okay. See, X and Y are moving in opposite directions. Okay. X and Y are moving in opposite directions and X travels with speed 36 kilometers per hour. Okay, and Y travels with speed 54 kilometers per hour. When will they meet again for the first time on the track? So we have to find the time taken by both of them to meet. Okay, so what is the relative speed here? They both are moving in opposite directions. So relative speed will be sum of these both. It is 36 plus 54. It is 90 kilometers per hour. 90 kilometers per hour. And here the distance is given in meters and the time is given in seconds. So we will convert this in meters per second. It is 90 into 5 by 18. It is 18 into 5 is 90. It is 25 meters per second. Okay. So the time taken is equal to distance divided by speed. That is 625 divided by 25. Okay. 25 into 25 is 625. So the time taken is 25 seconds. It is third option. Next one. A, B and C runs at a speed of 5 meters per second, 3 meters per second and 8 meters per second respectively. They start the race at the same time from the same point. Okay. See, this is the starting point. This is the race. Okay. After some time, it is found that the distance between A and C is 6 centimeters. Determine the distance between A and B. Okay. After some time, they are here. Okay. See, the speed of C is more. The speed of C is more. So C will be here and C will travel more. Okay. And the speed of A is second highest and A will be here. And the speed of B is lowest. Okay. B will be here. Okay. After some time this happens. Okay. The distance between A and C is 6 meters. We have to find the distance between A and B. What is this distance? We will assume as X. Okay. Now we will imagine the distance from starting point to A point, that is D. Okay, we will imagine the distance from starting point to A is D. Okay, see the time taken by all these runners is same. Okay, the time taken is same, but the speed is different and the distance traveled is different. Now we will find out the time taken by A. Time taken by A is what? Distance traveled by A, it is D divided by speed of A, it is 5. Okay, and the time taken by B is what? It is distance traveled by B. It is D minus X divided by 3. Okay, and the time taken by C is what? It is the distance traveled by C. It is D plus 6 divided by 8. Okay, so the time taken is same. So we will equate all of them. It is D by 5 is equal to D minus X by 3 is equal to D plus 6 by 8. Okay, see in the second one we have X variable also. So we will not take this one for now. We will equate the first and the third one. Okay, we'll get here D by 5 is equal to D plus 6 divided by 8. You simplify here, we'll get 8D is equal to 5D plus 30. Okay, you'll get here D is equal to 30 divided by 3. It is 10. Okay, we got here D value as 10. And now we will equate first and second ones. We will get 10 divided by 2 is equal to 10 minus X divided by 3. Okay, here we'll get 5 and 15 is equal to 10 minus X. So here 5 is equal to X. X is equal to 5 meters. Third option. Next one, two sprinters cover the same distance at the speed of 18 kilometers per hour and 20 kilometers per hour respectively. Find the distance traveled if one of them takes 15 minutes longer than the other. Okay, these are the two sprinters A and B. Okay, the speed of them is 18 kilometers per hour and 20 kilometers per hour. Okay, the speed of A is lesser. Okay, so A will take 15 minutes more than B. A will take 15 minutes more than B. Okay, we have to find the distance traveled by them, and the distance traveled by them is same. So we will assume the distance traveled by A and B is D. Okay, and what is the time taken by A? Time taken is equal to distance divided by speed. It is 18. And the time taken by B is what? Distance divided by 20. Okay, but the time taken by A is 15 minutes more. Okay, so here we'll take D by 18 minus D by 20 is equal to 15 minutes. Okay, here A takes 15 minutes more. Okay, so if we subtract A minus B, we'll get here 15 minutes. Okay, but the speed is in kilometers per hour and the distance is in kilometers. So we will convert this also in hours. Okay, we will divide by 60. Okay, here 15 into 4. And if you take LCM, you will get 180. And take D common, you will get 10 minus 9 is equal to 1 by 4. Okay, so here D is equal to 180 divided by 4. It is 90 by 2, 45. 45 kilometers is the distance. Next one, Ravi and Suhas walks from A to B, a distance of 24 kilometers at a speed of 2 kilometers per hour and 4 kilometers per hour respectively. See, this is the starting point A. Okay. Okay, and this is the ending point B. Ravi and Suhas walks at the same time. Okay, Ravi and Suhas, they both walk at the same time at a distance of 24 kilometers. The distance between A and B is 24 kilometers at a speed of 2 kilometers per hour and 4 kilometers per hour. Okay, Ravi walks with the speed of 2 kilometers per hour and Suhas walks with the speed of 4 kilometers per hour. See, Suhas is walking double the speed of the Ravi. Okay, so Suhas will reach the destination first. Okay, Suhas reaches B. Okay, returns immediately and meets Ravi at C. Okay, when Suhas is here, Ravi will be here because he is traveling with half the speed. Okay, and again Suhas will return back. Okay, Ravi is also traveling towards B. Okay, so when this both meet, they will meet somewhere here at this point. Okay, and meets Ravi at C. At this point is C. Okay, find the distance from A to C. We have to find the distance from A to C. Okay, we will assume this as D. Now, what is the distance traveled by Ravi? Distance traveled by Ravi is D. Okay, Ravi started from A and he reached C point only. Okay, he traveled D distance, and the distance traveled by Suhas is what? He traveled 24 kilometers from A to B. He traveled 24 kilometers and again he reached the point C. Okay, see, the full from A to B is 24 kilometers and A to C is D. So C to B will be what? It is 24 minus D. Plus 24 minus D, it is 48 minus D. Suhas traveled 48 minus D kilometers. And the time taken by both of them is same. So we will equate the time taken. Time taken is distance divided by speed. Speed of Ravi is what? 2 is equal to distance traveled by Suhas. It is 48 minus D divided by 4. Okay. So here 2 into 2. 2D is equal to 48 minus D. Here you have 3D is equal to 48 and D is equal to 16. Okay. The distance from A to C is 16 kilometers. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching.